Welcome back, everybody. It's been a while. I'm in my kitchen. I thought I would do a quick review just because I have not filmed a review for a long time. There's been a few live streams, but haven't actually been sampling a lot of new stuff. You might recall a while back I did a first impressions video of Eris Parfums from an indie brand from the United States. Creative director and founder Barbara Herman has had perfumer Antoine Lee create a line for her. And the one I'm going to review today is called Mxxx. There's another perfume called Mxxx, and this is kind of, I guess, an expansion of that idea, inspiration, although they do smell different. I'm reviewing this one. This one stands out in the line from the rest because this is actually an extrait de parfum, which I believe the rest are eau de parfum concentration, and it's also a limited edition perfume. Now, the reason I'm guessing it's limited and costs more than the other ones is the website, on the website, when you're looking at information on these perfumes, it states that this actually has a relatively high percentage of real ambergris tincture along with a Hyraceum, Hyrax tincture. I'll get into how it smells. I've just, like on my last drops of this sample, I've got a dry down going on one hand, and I'm going to see if I can refresh my nose with the opening. That's about it. This perfume plays out for me, on my skin, three distinct stages. When it opens, I get this spice-covered melange of different indistinguishable things. Nothing really pops out apart from the overall spicy texture of it. But what starts to come through that spice is this really nice cocoa note, and it's not bitter. It doesn't feel too dark either. It's kind of this powdery type of cocoa, and it might be because it's intermingling with the other spices that it comes off that way, but it's not. I like the fact that it's not overpowering, but it does surprise me because you look at this spice note pyramid for this particular perfume, and it probably, the opening, because of that cocoa, comes off, for me, it comes out a little bit more gourmand than I expect. So the good thing for someone like me who's not a particularly big fan of gourmands is that it does quickly settle down, and then it, for the next probably couple of hours, it is enveloped by this ambergris, or like, well, the characteristics of ambergris, because I have smelled a few perfumes which claim to have ambergris in it, and through smelling those perfumes, I'm probably familiar with the synthetic version of ambergris, but I recognize that ingredient in other perfumes. Here, it's a little bit warmer. And again, it's obviously the blending with the other ingredients which might be affecting this. It's a little bit warmer, but does have that lovely diffusive quality that I find ambergris has. Well, especially when I smell it and I'm wearing it. Ambergris is not one of those perfumery notes that smacks you in the face when you smell it. Ambergris tends to sort of smother you with caresses more than slaps you hard, and I love that. I love that it feels like it will fill every nook and cranny of a space, but not overpower it. And it always gives this beautiful, slightly sweet, hollow texture to a perfume. And I can understand why it's used as a lot of times used as a fixative to make a perfume sort of linger a little bit. Not so much in this case in terms of longevity on my skin, because I can smell it okay for about 5 hours, and then it is very, 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 very close to the skin. Mxxx. In the deep dry down, there's probably my least favorite part of this perfume, only because it kind of just turns into this sort of standard vanilla amber base. The sweetness is there. So it kind of detracts from what has happened before, because even though there is a long, long list of notes attributed to this perfume, it never feels like as dense as you might imagine, given the variety of spices and woods and animalic accords that supposedly make up this perfume. What I will say is it certainly doesn't smell cheap, or doesn't smell like you could buy this in a discount pharmacy in a mall. I mean, to my nose, as subjective as this judgment is, it does smell like there are quality ingredients used in this perfume, albeit the total sum of the composition and the way it plays out on my skin kind of leaves me a little bit wanting more. These days, with perfume, maybe more so now than ever before, I really need to have some kind of emotional reaction or visceral reaction to a perfume for me to even consider buying a bottle. Not that I'm buying many bottles these days. And given that this is not cheap, it retails for $225 for $50 for 50 ml on the website. And, I'm not saying that the costs of the particular materials used don't justify the price, but I'm not excited enough by Mxxx to say I'd want to have a bottle. It's just, I'm not sure what it's trying to be. I don't connect with the actual inspiration for the perfume. I'll leave a link to the website. You can read about each of the perfumes from the line and what inspired them. It is well made by a very good perfumer with what smell like good quality ingredients. It's just that for me, it's missing that little bit of magic that makes me love a perfume. There are others in the Eris line that I do enjoy more than this one, but because I'm finishing the sample, I thought I'd do a review of it and let you know my thoughts. Obviously, as always, sample, see what you think. If you like the sound of what I've described, definitely check it out. Eris Parfums, that's my review of Mxxx. I hope you enjoyed it, live from my kitchen, and I'll hopefully be doing a few more videos soon, and I'll see you soon. Bye.